Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be introducing this week's nail team glitters of the week. These are the beautiful Chameleon flakes, and I am reluctantly getting into some Halloween designs. So to see the glitters and how this set was created, please keep watching. So working on Ebony, my Elena hand for this set, and from the Gems acrylic range I'm just going to be using two acrylics. I have got Crystal Clear, and then for the background colour that you would have seen in the design I am using Pinky Pink, one of the core cover acrylics. Then the glitter collection of the week, the beautiful Chameleon flakes. There are 5 in the collection, I'm just using 4. I've got the green and also the red. Then there is this beautiful dark purple one, which is one of my favourites. Probably will say that about all of them. And finally the pink Chameleon flakes. There's also a blue, which I'm going to be using in the second video this week, so I featured them all. And then I got this tray of Halloween glitter shapes. I think I got this from Shein. I got it a while back, and I thought, oh, this might pair nicely, so I've picked out these black holographic spiders. Now, I hate spiders. The only time I ever enjoy anything spider related is when I do those odd Halloween designs featuring them, but that is it. Tips are all applied. I've used the Gem stiletto tips, and then I've cut them down to a relatively short square. This is a much shorter length than I would normally do, and yeah, I went with square again. I gave them a little bit of a pinch to try and give them a C-curve, and now I'm just going in with the thin clear base using clear acrylic before starting the design. Now, because my base colour is Pinky Pink, one of the cover acrylics, you could miss out the clear step, because if you were doing this on a client you could easily file down Pinky Pink to a thin base for a new design. I just always do Crystal Clear out of habit. And now I am going to go in and apply Pinky Pink to all of these nails. Now, Pinky Pink is a core powder. It is a strength powder, as are most of the acrylics from Gems. However, in this design I am using it as a design powder, just as my base background colour, so I am painting this on. Which I'm going to be honest is harder to do than I thought, because I'm so used to using these to build any strength and structure that I wanted to put an apex in, and I wanted the thickness at the tip. So I kind of had to keep saying to my brain, no, paint it on, paint it on, paint it on. But because I'm adding sort of the flakes in the middle of the nail and the spider sort of in the middle of the nail, it's all got to be encapsulated. So I don't create bulk and file away the finished design. I'm painting it on. So I'm going to do this on all of the nails before we get into the design. I'm going to go back a bit. I said I'm reluctantly stepping into some Halloween designs. Now, I'm going to be honest, no hate here, please. I'm not a massive Halloween fan. I'm just not into it. You know, I prefer Christmas. Just Halloween is not my thing in general. You know, we used to take Ryan trick-or-treating, but that was when he was little, but it wasn't really like a massive thing. So Halloween nails are not something I'm always itching to do, and sort of every year I get to the week before Halloween and I kind of go, oh, I probably should do some nails. And I'll be honest, the Decal Queen has made it much easier for me to want to do them, because they have some fab Halloween designs and I can quickly pop some on nails and do a design around that. Halloween done. I don't have to think too much about it. But Halloween is not my thing at all. However, this year I thought, instead of having that few days of thinking, oh, I've got to do some designs, I'm trying to do one a week, just so that I've got a bit more Halloween-y content. And I thought, oh, maybe I ought to do a couple of videos. And these flakes actually work really well in a Halloweeny design, and I actually did see something similar on Instagram, I think. If it was your design, I'm so sorry. I literally saw it and I remembered it afterwards, so I didn't make a note of who it was by or anything more than that. Just when I was coming to plan this video, I thought, oh, I saw that. Couldn't find it again, so I'm sorry I can't credit, but this is not my idea. It was taken from something I saw. So yeah, that's sort of my Halloween story. I actually had a Halloween birthday party for my 30th, which is quite a while ago now, because my birthday is middle of October, and a Halloween party just seemed a good idea. The cricket club dinner is always the same week as my birthday, so I very rarely do much on my birthday, especially since my illness, because I can't manage both, and especially as I organise the cricket club dinner, it's kind of like that's my focus. My birthday is more just sitting at home doing not a lot, but yeah, I did have a Halloween party one year, which weird because it's not very me at all, but it was great fun, what I can remember of it anyway. So thin clear base, Pinky pink base is down. We're going to go in and apply these Chameleon flakes. These flakes are the thinnest, most fly away flakes ever. I've done a very thin wash of clear acrylic, and then using my wet brush I have picked up the flakes, and as you can see, they just grip on, stick on. You can use them with gel polish, you can use them with absolutely anything. They lay so flat. I would say with these flakes, expect to be covered in them by the end, and if you've got a cough, a cold, you're prone to sneezing, or you have hay fever, don't use them. Whatever you do, don't use them. You and your client will just be covered. If your client's got a cold, don't use them. I'm just doing a different colour on every nail, and I'm just doing a little bit in the middle. I don't want to fully cover the nail, I just want a little patch in the middle. Now that is all applied on all of the nails, I'm going to go in and add my spiders. And I don't want them to do them on the same part of every nail. I'm sort of doing them at angles, different parts. I don't want to fully cover the flakes. Clear acrylic, and then I've put my spider onto that wet clear acrylic, and then I've used my little bit of plastic, wrapped it around the nail and pressed down so that that spider will sort of curve to the shape of the nail and be fully stuck down. I used a bit of plastic so that I don't have to touch any of the wet acrylic, so I'm not going to cause myself any allergies or anything. And then I'm just going to repeat this on every nail. I am multitasking on this one, so I'm holding that spider down and applying the next one. Luckily my bit of plastic was big enough, and I can use my body heat to help that acrylic set with the spider in place. And I'm just doing that on every nail, popping those spiders in a slightly different place, and just making it look a little bit random. So just applying that last one, pressing it down, holding that plastic over it to stick it in place, and then sort of the design part of this set is done. And here is how it looks. It does look a little bit messy at this point, but that's just because there's clear acrylic hanging over the free edge and the side walls. Next thing I need to do is encapsulate in clear acrylic. Make sure all of those flakes and those spiders are fully capped, so I don't file them away. This is where I will build up the apex and the structure to the nail, and then when that is done and it's all set, we will file them to shape, tidy up and straighten up the side walls, the free edge, refine the surface of the nail so it's nice and smooth and we've got no little bumps and lumps or anything, ready for the finishing touches. So here they are, freshly filed, and I actually took the length down a little bit more, which I wasn't planning on doing, but I decided I wanted them slightly shorter. Bizarre for me, I know. I'm going to give them a good clean over, get rid of any little bits of dust or fluff or any oils on that nail surface that is going to affect the top coat or even affect the look of the finished nail, because I don't want any dust or fluff in there. And this design was perfect as it is. You could add a few little crystals here and there, but the focus is always the glitters for me when it's the glitters of the week. So I'm going straight in with Tina Top, my absolute favourite top coat. And we are going to top coat all of these nails. This is where we are going to wake that design up. You are really going to see the look of those flakes and the different colours in there. We're also going to see that holographic spider and just really bring it back to life. So we're going to top coat all of these nails. Make sure nice floaty top coat over the entire nail, and when that is done you can pop it in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and that is this chameleon spider design all done. This is such a simple design. You could actually do it at any time of year and just swap out that glitter shape in the middle. So you could do some snowflakes at Christmas, you could do some flowers, you could do stars. You could take this design to any time of year, but I do think it looks fabulous with those holographic spiders. And I don't like spiders at all, but I think these ones are quite cute. So I'm just about cope with those. These have been cured, they are now out of the lamp, and this design is fully finished. It is really hard to try and capture the colours in those flakes on camera, but because of the chameleon effect, how you turn the nail, turn the hand, and they catch the light, they will look different colours, and throw in that holographic spider on top, and you can definitely see how that looks catching the light. I think it's just a really simple and a really fun set. You could do this on with the gel polish design. It would be harder to encapsulate the chunky glitter, but you could stamp or you could use decals. So you could easily take this design to a gel polish design and just change what you use from the glitter to something different. So I think the basic of this design is a really versatile one, and I love how it turned out. It's actually the sort of Halloween design I could cope with on my own nails because it's not over the top Halloween. But that is it for this design. So I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, leave me any comments down below, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I will pop all the links in the description box. Everything apart from the spiders are from the nail team. The glitters of the week are on offer this week, so you can get the 5 glitters for £15 only this week, which is an absolute bargain. Everything else that's full price, you can use my code Helen5 for 5% off. If I can find the link for the glitter tray from Shein, I will, and pop that there, but otherwise check out Shein, you can get all sorts on there. But that is it for this video. I'll be back in a couple of days with another one featuring the final glitter of the week. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.